Hey, good morning. Take two again. Sometimes the app that I use has a glitch. But good morning, good Monday morning. Welcome back to the Early Bird Gets the Word Daily Devotion. Sorry, a little bit late as well. I lost track of time this morning. But I'm going to read a verse from you from 3rd John. Now, 3rd John is the third letter of John, and it is only one chapter. So 3rd John chapter verse 11, says, "Beloved, follow not that which is evil, but that which is good. He that doeth good is of God, and he that doeth evil hath not seen God." Now, this is probably going to be a two-part. I'll probably finish this tomorrow, but start today with this idea. And that was many years ago now. Me and my brother and two friends, we decided we were going to go to some spook houses or haunted houses, whatever you want to call them, in the Nashville area. And at that time, there was one that was rather large, very well known, people would go to. So we decided we were going to go to that one. So we did, and we were making our way through that house, and we got more toward the end of it. And when we did, we get to this place, and it's just nothing but doors. And it's well lit. You get in there and there's just a room. It's like a circle, and there's just a door like just all around. And as we went through, we were a group of 4, and they would let people go before them, and then we would go, and then there was a group after us, but they would kind of keep you separated so that your group was together and you weren't going through with a whole lot of people. Well, when we got in this room, that wasn't the case anymore. There was probably 15, 20 people all in this small room, and we're like, what in the world is going on in here? And so it didn't take us long to realize what was happening. All these doors led to nowhere. And so we started watching the people, and one of us, and I don't remember who it was, said, "Hey, let's stop and let's watch. And let's see and watch the person that goes in a door and it doesn't come out." So that's what we started to do. But you can see what they were playing on, and they were playing on the fear of being lost. And I don't know about you, if you've ever been lost. I'm sure all of us at some point or time, one time or another, have been lost somewhere. Being lost and having that feeling of being lost is not a good place to be in. I remember as a little boy, I always liked to play in the woods. And I would go out into the woods, and there was sometimes that you think you know your way, and you thought, I know my way back home. I know how to get there. But there's a few times I would get turned around, and I would get scared because oh no, I'm lost. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know how to get back home. That's not a good feeling. I know us maybe as children or maybe as adults losing our children. They've got out of our sight and we don't know where they were and they're lost. That's a bad feeling for us. Or as a child, when you're at a store or a mall or somewhere public with your parents and you lose sight of them, you're like, oh no, where are they at? It's a scary feeling to be lost. And that's what this place was playing on. And so we watched these people, and we watched the group that went through a door and then they come back out. And one of us said, hey, it's right there, so that we can make our way out of being lost. And so we went through the door, and it wasn't long that it became very dark again, and then it became a very narrow corridor that we couldn't all fit through. And so there were 4 of us, and you couldn't walk side by side. You had to walk in a line. So my brother took the charge, and he said, hey, the way out's through here, so we're going to go through here, but let's get in a line, and let's hold hands behind one another so that we can make sure that we all make it out. And so we started following his lead, and he was in the front, and then I was in the back of our group, and we're all holding hands to make it through this narrow corridor in the dark. And then next thing I know, somebody says, hey, can we follow you guys? Because we want to get out of here too. And next thing I know, I got somebody's hand behind me that I don't even know who they are with their group. And my brother's leading us all out from the darkness. Now let's just take that. In the Bible, he says, follow not that which is evil, but follow that which is good. Friend, there are so many people that are in a room, and there's so many doors. And some people are trying all the doors except the right door. They're trying prosperity, and it's leading them to nowhere. People that's grew up, they knew about the Lord and the church and the things of God, but instead of coming to church and getting in their word and following Jesus, they're following after money. They think that if they get so much money that they'll have all these things and then they can do what they want to with their life. There's some people that's chasing a feeling, and they've got into a place of addiction because they thought that door was going to lead them to the right spot. But all those doors are leading you right back into the same room room and leading you nowhere. But friend, there is a door. Jesus Christ says, I am the door, and He is the way, and He is the truth, and He is the life. He is the only way out. I ask you this morning, who are you following? Jesus Christ is the only way. Friends, all those people end up having to put their faith and trust in my brother that day that he was going to lead them out. Can I tell you this? You can't put your faith and trust in man, but you can put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ. He will never leave you. He will never forsake you. And even though life might seem narrow, it might get dark and it might seem bad, but He's going to lead you out. Who are you following and who are you leading? Are you following Jesus? If you're not, you can. And here's another thing. He says, I am the door. He was the only way of escape. The writer of Hebrews said in Hebrews chapter 2, he says, how shall we escape if we neglect so great a salvation? Friend, quit neglecting the call of God. Quit neglecting the work of God in your life. If God is dealing with you, if God is speaking with you, friend, follow Jesus. Christian brothers and sisters, quit getting distracted by all the lights of this world and put your light on the true light that is Jesus Christ and follow Him. He is our way of escape. God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Come back and join us tomorrow for another Early Bird Gets the Word daily devotion. Remember, we do have some guest devotions lined up for this week as well, so stay tuned for those as well. Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow morning at 7:15 tomorrow.